Yeah, contestants. So they can start the next round. And that's what we're going to call it for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Can you tell us what it is?
What?
What
The next round.
Oh,
Yeah.
the next round? It's capture the flag, kind of.
After the
Oh!
flag.
Oh my gosh.
Round 2 of sports festival or something.
Sponsored by NordVPN.
Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Bad Dragon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on.
No, let's talk about that.
No.
Let's
Let's not.
You don't know.
Anywho, last time on Class 1D, we had the, things were going great. Yukio finished first in the race. We gotta check out, there was a sort of mini break so that people could go, go talk to people that they wanted to talk to. And there was a little bit of that going on. And now we move back to the second game. And I'll sort of just say the rules. I know the players sort of have some idea on who they want to be on their teams, but allow me to clarify the rules. I believe last time I said capture the flag. This is more like flag football. So that was a mistake on my end. But I'm going to very briefly explain the rules. This will, of course, happen in universe via Aizawa or present mic, but I just don't want to do a voice because that might make this harder to understand. Once you guys have a team of 4, you guys can go around, recruit, that sort of thing. We'll talk about those roles later. After you have recruited a team, every person on the team, a team of 4, every person on the team will get a flag. The flag can be removed with any number of a successful check from any number, like from a whole number of skills. So we got control, we have athletics, we have. Allow me to pull up the list that I've generated for things that can get your flag taken away. Obviously control, because control is the basic grapple. Then there is the sort of less then there's athletics, which is more of a like an actual tackle, right?
Yeah.
If you can also take them if you are stealthed from the opponent without a roll.
Ooh.
Well, it's stealth, and then you get a whole bunch of bonuses for being stealthed when you attack out of there. So just keep that in mind. You cannot take with intelligence. I'd like you to be able to, but it's not really like a combat thing. And of course, you can combo to get some extras, or you can persuade people to drop their ribbons for you. You have options. So, yeah, that's just where we're gonna start, and we'll get right. I mean, obviously, you guys have got to get your teams. So, who are you guys gonna get for teams?
I believe me and Riku have an idea.
We do.
First off, we are going to walk towards each other and pair up, obviously.
Yeah. Thanks for the burger, bro. I got your back.
He's like, put both of our arms around each other's shoulders, like, all right, here's the plan. Whisper,
What's
whisper,
cooking?
whisper.
Whisper.
We both nod, and we're going to walk off to find Mineta and Octagi.
Okay.
I'll look for Mineta.
Oh, look
Okay.
for Octagi.
So we're looking for Mineta. We're looking for Octagi.
Riku's
Okay.
going for Mineta. I'm going for Octagi.
Okay.
I'll take the
just in case in case multiple people are looking for the same person, we're gonna delay slightly. May, who are you looking for?
Okay, so first, while they're explaining the rules, like once we learn that it's a team game, I want to just like wave over at Yumi and say team, and then I want to go find Bakugo.
Okay. Do you have a third person in mind for your team or no?
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
guess if he hasn't teamed up with anyone else since he's like sort of uh well liked by everybody, I'll try and find Tetsuya.
Okay. Um, we'll sort of put Tetsuya in. You're looking for a few people, so Tetsuya. Okay. Jason, who are you looking for?
I'm looking for Shinzo, but before I can continue with the rest of my plan, after I need to talk to Shinzo first, and then who's the referee?
There are a few referees. Because I mean, let me just. There's a few referees like around the edge. Because there's some additional rules. You can't leave the circle.
And who's the head referee?
Head referee is probably.
Is it still midnight, or did we change that?
For this game, I mean, they sort of change out the referees a few times. I think for the first game, Cementos was sort of in the works of it. So I think for this game, our referee is going to be actually a teacher that we maybe have not seen before. Or maybe we have seen before if you've seen the Christmas special.
Oh,
Dun,
God.
dun, dun. No, we're looking for sort of let me pull them up right now. That way you guys can get a good look at this teacher who's going to be officiating the whole thing.
He?
Okay.
Oh
No.
yeah, no, don't worry.
Don't-
Just
Don't.
it's
No, please.
Who's the
someone we
teacher?
all know, someone we all love.
Who's the teacher?
No, please.
Can't
I'm
be him
begging you.
because he's not a teacher. He's a
Genuinely
psychologist.
don't. Please.
Who's
He
the
lives off of
teacher?
hot dogs. Please.
Who's
You
the
know-
teacher?
It's I mean, they're sort of just required to be
How could you do this, Half-Blood? I thought you were one of us.
Oh,
No, he's the
I
perfect
am, but
referee.
like he's got to be like he's there for emotional support.
No! No. Wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, no.
Oh God.
Please, no.
He's actually the perfect referee because of his quirk. It's fucking great.
Can't be attacked. He's like, yeah, it's great.
He could calm everyone down. Stop any infight. It's a great.
So first and foremost, I'm gonna go up to Jason. Look at Shinzo.
You're Jason.
I know.
Welcome to a mirror.
I'm gonna go up to Shinzo and just kind of be like, "Hey, want to pair up on this? Because I don't really think I can do this alone. Well, obviously we have to have a partner, but like I don't. One second, guys. Something's happening.
Oh, my baby boy's back.
Of course.
This is fantastic.
How fucking
I'm back.
dare you?
This is
Okay.
great. Okay.
So he's gonna go up to Shinzo, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, we need teams. Want to know if you might want to join me, because if you do, I think I have a plan to possibly make it really hard for us to get eliminated."
Okay, yeah, sure. Your plan was like to, like, okay, yeah, sure. What's your plan?
So he's gonna say, "I need you to use well, first we have to go find the giant mech people and ask if they want to join us.
Okay. Yeah, sure, I guess I could do
It may
that.
involve a bit of heavy usage of your quirk. However, this might be how we like just stick it through to the end.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go search for him then.
We're gonna
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
While that's happening, do we want to let other people do their thing? Because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
plan's kind of long.
Yeah. No, let's go back to Rikyo and Yukio. So you guys are able to find Octogi and Mineta because they're both in the same spot because they've already agreed to be on a team together. But I need you guys to make a persuasion roll to convince
Hold
him to
on.
join you.
We might be able to do it without a roll. Just let us role play this.
Okay, yeah.
That's right. You got this, bro.
No, Ricky, yo. Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hello, Yukio. I suppose you're here to ask us to join your amazing team. But I guess we sort of got an idea already. So like, what's going on?
The thing is, so do we.
Okay.
See, me and Riku, we talk. And you two are the perfect team, or the perfect two for our strategy. He's just gonna I guess kneel down
Yeah.
to get on eye level with them with those. Like,
You don't pick them
come
up.
on.
Pick them up, raise them to
Okay.
eye level.
Right now, the strategy is me and Mineta will go up on one of my pixels. The pixel will be camouflaged, and me and Mineta will be safe and support Riku from up above. Mineta using those sticky balls, and I'll use invisible pixels to basically set up traps along the entire field, causing mass havoc. Riku is going to go on offense and just he doesn't care about his flag taken away. As long as one of us has our flag, we're good. And that's where you come in, Octagi. Octagi, you are basically going to be our lifeline. And all you have to do is run and hide. Use your camouflage, use your slipperiness. Just your entire goal is to not get caught. As long as you at least have the flag, this team is good.
Basically, we're looking for a couple of Sigma males.
Okay. I will let you guys roll persuasion, but I will give you a +2 for the mention of Sigma males.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I think I actually upgraded my combo.
Oh my
So-
gosh. I just have a 1 in combo.
Wait,
I have a 2.
didn't Octagi literally say that he doesn't think he's a Sigma male? He wants to be an alpha?
He said Sigma, not Alpha.
No, he said he wanted to be an alpha, not a sigma.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Don't worry
Sigmas
about
are
it. Don't worry about it.
followers. Alphas are leaders.
Yeah.
Okay. Riku would have
His
said
words.
alpha if Riku remembers that.
I talked to him. He told me specifically. Okay, I would just retcon this, whatever.
Yeah.
What are we doing a combo? What are we doing?
No, this needs to be persuasion.
Okay.
All right, Dark Gods, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're actually gonna undo the retcon. Actually, I want to be an alpha male. All right. So I'm gonna need you guys to back off and get your own team, because me and Mineta are gonna work with Bakugo.
Oh, that's probably not going to work out. May is already trying to go with Bakugo and Yumi from the looks of it.
Well, then we'll go with Todoroki, huh?
We look over at Todoroki. Does it look like he's already finding a team?
He is already finding a team. Fine,
Octagi,
then we'll go with
please.
Kuwahara.
Really now.
You can try and make one more persuasion. I'm just gonna give him -2 this time for the performance earlier.
Jeez.
The DC for these guys is pretty low.
Incredible.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, bro. Let me get my -2. Oh. Boss.
Wait, how do you have a -2?
That's what he said.
Yeah, -2 just to roll again, so I don't have to change the DC.
Our strat! No!
I know, it was like, oh my goodness, this is a brilliant strat. This is like, all they need is a 5.
A 5? Oh my gosh.
Why do we need a persuasion?
I give you guys +2. I was like, these guys are gonna do great.
No!
Listen, you guys talk with people you know, it goes better. But like, you guys talk to like, I mean, obviously the people you guys do know didn't make it very far. But like, you know, Mason not gonna have to roll persuasion for Yumi.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
so yeah, this is what you get for having friends in the class.
Fuck. All right, friends, we need to go talk to Kiva, man.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Kuwahara?
True.
Kuwahara has already teamed with Ida.
Let's go with that. Let's go with Kuwahara.
It's
This is
good.
fun.
We got this. We
Jump
fucking
ship, bro.
run over to those two.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get speed? Because Octagi and
Okay.
whoever are also going to try and beat you.
Just flat
Okay.
speed? Okay.
Speed.
I got this.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Octagi's pretty fast.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm not gonna roll for Mineta because Mineta doesn't have the legs.
Riku, make him trip. Use your quirk.
It's too early, man. I'm not trying to waste it.
No, we gotta get Kuwahara.
For
Oh my gosh.
the sake of clarity, Octagi got a 9, a 5, and a 4, 2d6.
Use your quirk.
I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a quick stun.
Okay, yeah. Roll control.
Okay.
Octagi does not have a good body, so the chance he
no.
makes the fortitude are low.
I've been here before. I've chased him before. 13.
13. Okay. Octagi is making good ground on you, and then his entire body cramps.
Perfect. I'm still going. I'm still running.
Yeah, you're still running. You make it to Kuwahara. And Ida.
Oh, cool, Ara. Ida. Yo. I see you're rocking the whip hair. You trying to join teams?
And you see that Ida, much like on the first day of school, Kuwahara is not happy about losing. But Ida's like, oh, thank you guys for coming over. We were just looking for 2 more teammates. Do you guys want to be on our team?
Oh yeah, of course.
Great.
Yeah.
We were gonna try and get Kibe and Tetsuya, but they sort of disappeared.
Yeah, you know how they are.
Yeah.
Yukio,
Yeah, I
like that thing.
Uh.
I think we're cooked.
Okay.
Ida. You got okay. What kind of stickers do you have up your sleeve right now?
I guess for the most part, it's probably just. I mean, I got a few knickknacks, really. Nothing too good.
Anything ranged?
I think I have a laser gun.
Holy shit. That's
You know,
perfect.
like a gun?
No, I mean it's like a Star Wars, a War Star blaster, but
It might even be more dangerous. Perfect.
Space conflict.
yeah, space conflict.
Riku, we can still do the strat.
We're good. I just have more backup, bro. Kuwahara. I mean, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Riku and Kuwahara on defense, and me and Ida would be on range, supporting.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the next group just so we can figure this all out.
Damn it! Fucking
It is-
goddamn
I
it!
know you guys rolled so
It is what
poorly
it
for
is.
Octagi and Mineta. I was like, these guys are
Strategy
easy.
was so good. God damn it!
Damn. We gotta get rid of Octagi now.
Yeah, we have to kill him. We have to kill him.
Yeah.
Next up is I guess
Me?
yeah, May. Yumi is perfectly good to join your team. Like you give the wave and she's like thumbs up and runs over to you.
Yeah, and then I just need to talk to Bakugo.
Yeah, Bakugo's easy enough to find in a crowd. You see
Hey, Bakugo.
he's already talking to Kirishima, but yeah, when you shout his name, he sort of turns.
Wanna join my team?
Why should I join your team?
I mean, I figured you would want a rematch in the tournament. It makes sense to stick together.
Oh man, that's actually a really good argument. I can't remember. I'm gonna go check. We're gonna check the results of the race.
Oh, really
'Cause
thought about that one, huh?
No, I just want to see if he
Nah,
would have
me.
noticed you in the race, because I know there was where the placements were. You
I
were
think
really,
Bakugo was like up here.
yeah. Bakugo was just.
Wasn't he like here?
Oh no, Bakugo's the NPC close to the tower. Yeah, so I guess. Okay.
Hmm.
If you had been ahead of him in the race, I might have just given this to you for free. But again,
I mean, I was ahead of him for a little bit.
You were ahead of him for a little bit, but I think I think in his mind, just sort of me entering the Bakugo space.
He's forgotten about the match we had, and now he's mad at Yukio.
Well,
Yeah, he's
that is
targeting me 100%.
that is one
Yeah,
thing.
probably.
Bakugo will 100% target Yukio throughout this thing, no matter what you say.
Why do you think my goal is hiding?
But the one thing I actually want to do is I think him beating you in the race, he might already consider a victory.
Mm,
Interesting.
you're cooked.
So that's why I'm like, I think it's a good enough argument. I'm going to give you a +2, same as the other guys. And I know you have some more bonuses associated with this sort of thing. But
currently I have a +1 to persuasion, but I have another idea in my back pocket if this doesn't work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need a persuasion roll. DC's a little higher because it's Bakugo, and he's a little less persuadable. Unless you want to do like intimidation, like sort of like goad him into being on your team.
Would intimidation work?
Intimidation if you were like trying to goad him, like you tried to go for the illogical approach, but if you're like, oh, you think if like something along the lines of like some sort of insult veiled as a way he would pick you.
I don't think I'm gonna go for the insults. I think I'm just gonna be like, don't you want to fight me? And leave it at that. I'll go for persuasion.
Okay.
Where's the crit?
Oh God.
Oh my God. Okay.
Why are we so bad at
Great.
So that's a 1.
Great.
For the viewers at home, that is our like third consecutive crit fail. Actually, no, I think it's 4th consecutive crit fail because Riku got a 1 on his reroll.
Yeah, you gotta love Class 1D.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're you give that argument and he just turns away and starts talking to Kirishima again.
Okay, wait, hey, I didn't want to pull this out, but I think it's unfair that you're not giving me a chance considering we're friends. I mean, you signed the card for me. I don't know why you're being so mean right now.
Fine, I'll be on your team, but I'm not gonna follow any orders, all right?
Oh, I wasn't planning on it.
Extra. Okay, and yep, so that'll be your 1 use of that for
The gaslight is crazy.
So
for anyone
free persuasion?
who's so what from having that card signed, anyone who's on the card, I can ask them for a favor once per week.
Oh my gosh, that's like the whole school.
God damn.
It's the entire hero course with the exception of Hanako and I believe Ojiro because he was in the hospital.
I shouldn't have signed.
Yes. It does not apply to players. You can use it as leverage if you guys want to like role play that way, but I'm not going to be like, oh, she said she's not going to be able to be like force action from you guys with the card.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything like that.
Yeah. I figured that, but I wanted to clarify now that other people know.
That's a secret ability. Holy shit.
So yeah.
And then using my other ability, I'd like to, upon him agreeing, grab him in a hug, and then lift him off the ground.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Bakugo's like airlight. He's not. He's got some muscle, but he's pretty, pretty scrawny by your standard. You've like,
Oh, is this your friend? Does he want to join our team as well?
um, you see. Actually, I want to see if Bakugo is able to communicate. Could you roll insight?
Yeah, I'll roll insight. Uh, can't possibly roll a 1 again. That's a 5.
Okay,
It
yeah,
would have
five.
been so funny though.
Bakugo's not great at hiding this. He has a 1 in deception, so I'm not even gonna roll for him. But he's shooting Kirishima. I might have said Kaminari earlier. I meant Kirishima. He's shooting Kirishima like the live your own life, get away, escape looks. And Kirishima would have enough. Like, as you pick him up, Bakugo's giving like the run. Don't make me endure this anymore. I mean, you can try and persuade Kirishima, but it's just going to be a separate persuasion.
I don't think I'm gonna try and persuade him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna if he is like, oh no, I don't want to join your team, I'll just leave him off.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
be friendly today.
No, yeah, that makes sense. No, Bakugo's just yeah, Bakugo was like, I don't want my friend to see me being lame by like immediately bending will, right? So he's a little bit of a cheapskate, but so we've officially you still have one more slot to recruit, but I think we're gonna go. I mean, we have Riku and Yukio. So Jason, let me hear the first part of this plan.
Okay, so first, we're going to go talk to the head referee.
Okay. You walk up to whoever this guy is. Let me pull up. He's named. I have his name. I've forgotten the name, but I have his name.
Haruki.
Yes, Haruki.
No.
Haruhi, or one of them.
Yeah, I think it's Haruki.
Haruki. There, yes.
It's whatever Snow is.
Oh, you
in
think?
Japanese.
You think he's Haruki?
I can pull him up. I can pull up the sheet right now.
I already did. It's Haruki.
Okay. Great. Yes, Haruki.
Haruki
Yeah.
Yukino.
Yep. Ah, damn, I forgot how
Um,
chunky he was. Oh my god, 40 HP.
Okay, yeah, you walk up to
And we're going to ask, hey, we know that you're not. So first, we're going to have Shinzo call to him. Be like,
Okay.
hey, ref.
Okay, yeah. Shinzo will oh wait. I'm gonna need I love this plan. And I think the plan will totally work. I just need maybe it's gotta be a role. We'll start this off as a role play moment. But
Okay.
Shinsho's not just gonna use his quirk on someone who's outside of the event, literally. Like classmates, sure. But, just willy-nilly on the ref is probably maybe where
Well,
he
I would
draws
have
the
explained this. I would have explained what's happening to Shinzo.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you want, I can DM this to you so you know what I'm trying to do.
I have a feeling, but like just the idea of him using his quirk on someone outside the thing would just maybe be some sort of charisma roll, or if you want to RP it. Like if you could RP a necessity or a reason to do this.
If I could also mention, you do have to beat a DC of 17 to do anything negative towards him.
Well, this isn't harmful though.
Anything bad or negative. In
This
general.
isn't negative.
I'm pretty sure brainwashing him is just going to be negative.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
Shinzo
saying.
can do that. It's in a possibility.
It also
So
says the range is 10 feet for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
so Shinzo,
If you-
there's some we've got some ways around it, but he's just gonna need to
Mm.
be persuaded to actually use his quirk. Maybe not malevolently, but certainly underhandedly, more than he might be comfortable with.
so we're gonna walk up to the ref and be like, hey ref, how many people are allowed on a team again?
Uh, yeah, you see he turns. He's like, 4?
Well, see, that leads to a bit of a problem because we're both kind of, not
Sure.
really fit out for like the whole combat thing, and some of these people are getting real powerful teams, and we feel like it's kind of unbalanced, especially considering how, we have a like there's an unbalanced team over there with the support course students who have an attack robot. They have 5 people in order to make the robot work. You think if it would be all right where instead of making it a team of 4, we make it a team of 6, we make it teams of 6 to 8? That way, not only would we be able to uh speed up the next part of the next round even quicker, because then we might even be able to skip the third part and go straight to the final tourney, because then that's eliminating even more people. And it allows the people who are already good at working together to work together better, to better showcase off what the school's teaching them. Isn't that right, Shinzo?
Yeah, that sounds right to me. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna need the DM for the plan. Listen. I would totally be like, yeah, you can convince, like, if you wanted to use Shinso to, like, give this guy, like, to make him so he, like, doesn't call your team out at the end, like, you guys just have, like, but, like, we've established that the brainwashing sort of, like, makes your mind go blank. And so he'd certainly be able, like, if Ojiro can figure it out, a teacher probably can,
Well,
right?
we're not trying to cheat to not get kicked out.
Yeah, yeah. So, but, like, are you using Shinso's quirk on the teacher?
First, we're trying to see if we can actually convince him of this. If not, possibly.
It's not
There
gonna
are no rules against using. We've never been told there's a rule against using quirks against the referees, as long as they are not intended to be harmful. This
I
is not harmful.
I am
This is
going.
asking if we can make it from a team of 4 to a team of 6 or 8.
Yep, I get where you're coming from. I'm gonna be real honest here. He does not have the power to change the rules. Like he can like fudge stuff in the game for your favor, but like you ask the question and he just sort of looks back towards like the big president's box that sort of sits in the audience where you would assume like the teachers and Principal Nezu is sitting. And he's just like, teams of 4 probably. Yeah, you guys like you must have like some super trauma if you're like afraid of teams of 4. Can I ask you about that? Like where's your do you not have like, oh, mommy issues? You have mommy issues. Well, you could always stop by my office if you have mommy issues. You're just a sad
No,
orphan
I've
boy.
been shot. I've been shot 3 times the last month of school. So I'm trying to get as much help as I can.
I mean, I suppose I could probably Like, I mean, you know what? I'm actually a licensed chiropractor. I could like fix your like whatever you got shot right now.
I don't think chiropractic will.
No, come over here.
Help
I'll reset your bones.
I'm good. I don't like being touched.
Okay. I mean, that's more trauma we could probably handle. Have you tried exposure therapy to spiders?
Where'd spiders come from?
Well, they have the most arms, so obviously they'd be best at giving exposure therapy via, you know.
And what if someone's afraid of spiders?
Well, then it's even better exposure therapy. You're not afraid of spiders, are you? It probably goes back to the loss of your mother when you were very young. Crippled by your mother's
how did you
loss.
know about that?
I'm a therapist. It's my job to know about that.
You're not my therapist.
Oh, I'm very
You
good at
opened
my
the
job.
door of talking. There is no closing it now.
How does that make you feel?
You know what? I'll send you some emails about some pamphlets that I have. Don't worry. It'll probably be like 20 or 40 emails, but you'll be able to work through
Oh
it
my
all.
God.
Okay, what if you allowed? Are you able to allow at least one team of 6 to 8?
One team of 6 to 8, probably a little bit outside, but you're always free to make treaties with other teams. So if you ever wanted to convince another team that you guys should be on the same side,
Okay. Uh, since our first part of our plan clearly did not work, we're gonna go try and talk to the mecha people.
okay, yeah.
That was great, Half-Blood. Oh my gosh.
I was like, how do I make this
Let's say
guy?
I hate how accurate this is to how Riku was playing him.
Yeah, you just missing the. How did that make you feel? Getting shot?
Yeah, how did that make you feel? As you're
How did
walking,
getting shot make you feel?
How did it make you feel? How does that relate to
Hurt.
your
It hurt.
childhood? Does that
Yeah.
remind you
It
of your
felt like
mother in any
being
way?
shot.
Jason, as you're walking away, I don't know if you keep your phone on you. Is your phone
Oh,
on you, or is
uh,
is it just in the locker?
It's in my locker. I
Yeah.
don't trust these people.
The camera sort of
They're gonna
like
break my shit.
we actually cut to your phone in your locker, and it's starting to vibrate with new emails. And this guy hasn't even looked at his phone.
Fuck.
But yeah, you're gonna try and find the mecha people.
Yeah.
All right. Um, okay, yeah. You can go and try and find the mecha people. You find them. Yeah, it's real easy. They have a giant mech.
They'll be like, hey guys, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help us form an alliance. Especially considering how, like, since it's teams of 4, y'all have 5 people. If 3 of us team up with one of your, or 2 of us team up with one of your guys, then we have an alliance. That's a 7-way that's a 7-way guarantee into the next round. And even say like you don't want to compete in the actual tournament. Think about how impressive it would be to say you got into the next round and even possibly even to the tournament with just your gear.
They start to do this thing where I mean, like you start talking to them, and like they stop paying attention to you because there's like, hey, is that the guy sponsoring Junji? Hey, that's the guy sponsoring Junji. How's it going, guy who wants to sponsor Junji? I mean, we love your support down in the support group. I mean, and in fact, we were actually looking for another teammate, another team to ally with ourselves, anyways, because we, with the 5 people forming a team, that's sort of how it's going. But yeah, you're the guy who's like sponsoring like the support course, and we love you. But you probably have to find someone other person, even if because the 3-person team of 3 can't participate. So you're looking for someone else, or like because we have some recommendations. And I think Junji's still in the tournament, so you could probably find him.
Yeah, so like, what if like couple like since you all have 5, we get Junji in on this, and then we join with y'all, and then see, look, we have a little alliance going on with that. I think that'd be real cool, especially considering how that like it's a great way to show off your tech, especially if you can make it into the next round or even possibly up to the tourney. Even if you drop out at the tourney, like
Hey, that sounds like a grand
how
idea.
impressive would it be to be able to say, as freshmen, you made it into the final round of the sports festival with just your gear.
I mean, you're right. Support students never really make it that far, so that's a great idea. I mean, we make it that far. We could go places. We could go to the stars, the moon, the sky. I mean, we got a super big mech. I mean, obviously we got to make it bigger in the next couple of years. And obviously there's it still has a few kinks, but I mean, obviously, I mean, if we have Junji and we have a TL allowance, I think we're gonna make it pretty far.
Exactly.
Great. So find Junji. Get back to us.
All right. If other people need to do their thing, we can swap over to them.
Yeah, we'll go back to May.
Yeah, that's fine, Tetsuya.
Yeah, you're able to find Tetsuya early enough, easy enough. He's talking with, um, you don't see who he's talking. He's just sort of talking into the air.
Oh.
Uh,
Tetsuya, hi.
oh, hey, how you doing? You guys looking for
Pretty
another
good.
person in your group?
Yeah, we've got 3 so far. This is Yumi. We're in the same class. And this is Bakugo. He's from 1A. He's
Oh,
a
wait,
little
you're
mean
the really loud
sometimes.
guy. Yeah, we've met on occasion. So yeah, I mean, I'm good down to be in your guys' group. I mean, seems pretty easy. We just go in, we kick some ass, and then we walk out, right?
I mean, that's honestly about as much planning as I had done. Um,
You
so
I actually
I think we've got a chance.
did I see you in the news recently? I feel like I did. I can't place where.
Oh yeah. I am in a training program for the Hero Public Safety Commission. Um,
That's what it was. Yeah, no, that yeah, sure. I'd love to be on your team, especially because I think you'll probably make it the farthest. Being trained by
oh,
heroes and all. I mean, that seems like a really easy choice.
yeah. I mean, it's only been a week, but I uh I'm hoping it'll be uh helpful in like being a hero.
Cool. Yeah, sure. I'd love to be on your team. Um, yeah, he willingly
Who are you
agrees.
talking to, by the way?
Oh, just my fan club.
Uh,
You see, he
is
points up to a like corner of the stadium. Uh, he does have a fan club.
oh, can they hear you?
One of them's really good at reading lips.
Um, oh, okay.
Yeah, he just
There's really
waves.
enough people for a fan club for you? Are you like famous or something?
I mean, fan club sort of. I mean, they're fans of me, but like, we've dated and like that sort of thing. So
Oh, so you have a bunch of your exes following you around.
I mean, it happens to everybody, right?
Um, I have never heard of that before, but I'll
Really?
take your
I
word
feel
for
like I hear about exes following people all the time.
it. I mean, I feel like I've heard of stalkers before, but I'd hope this is a different thing.
We're all good friends, right? So,
Yeah, let's do this.
yeah. If you actually want to roll insight, I know
Yeah,
another
I'll roll
insight for
insight.
you.
4.
Um, Tetsuya is one of the people who is consistently hard to read. Um, Kibe is another one of those people where it's like Kibe is hard to read because his face is always very neutral, like always very neutral or negative. Like it's always either frowned or just impassive. But Tetsuya is a little bit more not like neutral, but just like he's always very happy. So it seems
Yeah,
nothing
I feel
seems out
like
of
every time
place.
I've talked to him, I've gotten the vibe that he's like super nice, but it has a sort of like off-putting vibe
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's nice, but in the most unreadable way possible, where it's like, is he actually being nice? Yeah, but he agrees to be on your team.
Okay, I've got my team 4.
All right, Jason, you're able to find Junji easy enough. He's having a fight with May, the pink-haired May, who's in the support course.
Aren't they both pink haired?
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
this one's yeah. So Hatsu, yeah,
Hatsume?
Hatsume, yeah, Hatsume. Uh,
Mei Hatsume.
yeah, Mei
Hatsume
Hatsume.
Riku.
Uh, yeah, Hatsume Riku. No, but um, Junji and Hatsume are having a fight in like the sort of middle of the circle. Each of them is holding a giant
Hey,
boot.
what's going on?
They immediately start blabbering at you in very, very like they're talking so loud and so fast that it is impossible to understand what's going on.
The flush being yelled at like that will get him kind of flustered a little bit, and he'll start yelling in English. Shut up!
Yeah, I'm actually gonna give this to Hatsume, who knows enough English to know what shut up is. Junji does not, so he's still like she shuts up, but um Junji's still like doing the huge rant. Um uh like if she's saying I took the whole thing and I didn't take her boots. I mean, these are my boots. I made the boot.
You. Oh, is this about the one boot?
Of course it's about the one boot. Is there anything more important than the one boot?
Well, I told you people normally like buying pairs of boots.
See, that's the problem.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
They are both dead silent. More in like a shock of how you've offended them so deeply uh, that they don't know how to respond to it. Like, how could you
Is it
not know
supposed
the
to be like a
problem?
statement thing? Like a one glove?
The point is, whoever made the boots made the other boot, right? So clearly, according to Hatsume, I stole her schematics, but obviously I didn't.
All right. Well, when Jinji, cover your ears for a second and just hum to yourself.
He does so.
Tatsume, when did you make your boots?
We've been over this. January, February,
You have
March, April. We're in May?
April.
Sorry.
I
We're
think
still
we're
in April.
just
Yeah, we just got into whatever.
Or we might have just gotten into May.
Yes, because May's
yeah.
birthday was yeah, so it's
So yo.
I made them like February. No, the serial number on the bottom of the boot, which is the day I made it, and I always serial number with accordance to the date, says February 20th. You can check both boots. That's how I know they're mine.
I'm gonna check the boot she's holding.
Yep. I mean, it's just a random set of serial numbers. It does not say February 20th on the serial numbers, but it might be encoded somehow.
And then Jason's gonna ask to see the other boot.
You asked to see the other boot. You might not be able to decrypt it, but they do have the same serial number.
Would it be perception or logic?
This is going to be. Oh, can I ask what you're trying to figure out? Because perception
I'm
is
trying to see if I can decode it.
decoded.
Well, I didn't know if there were like if there was if I would know a sequence
Yeah, if you would know a
of serial
sequence.
numbers.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask for probably either logic or books.
I'm gonna try and go logic then.
All right.
2d2 plus 2.
For the listeners, logic is typically how we've replaced quirk.
General ed.
General ed, correct.
Hmm.
Which you could find if you look at the PDF. Cool.
6.
I mean, knowing that February 20th is in it helps decode it a lot. Because the decoded, it's like February 20th, boot. Like, there's a sequence in there for boot. So it's like 220 boot HJ.
Sorry, you said HJ?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Hatsune, what does HJ mean?
Obviously the H is my name, and of course the J is the sequence number. So like this is attempt J.
Or, hear me out. He's gonna poke Gingy and say, okay, you can stop.
Yeah, he's been going through what's a fun song? What would Junji listen to? The Appliance Store song from Weird Al.
Bro.
Yeah.
Just say, Junji, what's the first letter of your name?
J. Like you just said it. It's not like a G. It's not like one of those weird spellings. But I mean, honestly, yeah, it's J.
Hatsune, cover your ears for a second. Junji, when did you make yours?
February
no.
20th.
Actually, no. Hatsune, you don't have to cover yours. Junji, when did you make your boots?
February 20th.
Did you two happen to work together on them?
No. They both are very adamant that they have not worked together on the boots.
What does the... Okay, Junji, if this was your boot, what does the H stand for?
The H stands for the polymer it's made out of.
And would you put your initial in your code?
Yes, at the end.
Oh God.
Shinzo, didn't you say you saw them working on this together?
Okay. You want Shinso to back you up?
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna roll deception. He's not great. He's not awful. He might be better than them.
Can I combo into that to help?
No need. Yeah, I saw you guys working together on it. This does start a new issue, though, of course. Which is, now one of them thinks the other one has figured out mind control because they still don't remember working with each other on it. So a new argument has erupted. It's like, I don't remember working with you, which means you must have uh, created a clone of me, weirdo. Oh,
Okay, I
really?
know for a fact both of you tend to work yourselves
Huh?
to exhaustion. You probably just don't remember it because you were working so much.
Fine. I'll
We
admit
can.
I don't exactly remember making the boot. However, I want the boot in the divorce.
You two are married?
No, but as inventing partners, if we are, the boot's mine. It was obviously my
Or
idea because you're too stupid to come up with something like this. And, obviously,
whoa, hold
Hatsume
on,
is not going to
pause.
take that.
Let's put a timeout in this right quick. How about this? You each take credit for one of the boots. I wear one, Shinzo wears one. And we all say that we are sponsoring the two of you. I already have my agreement with Junji. Shinzo here could use some extra equipment and would never hurt.
You know what I'm going to need? And I think you can do this. Just because you've made a reasonable argument. But now you're trying to sort of create sort of, a reasonable
Is it
agreement. A treaty, perhaps.
is it persuasion?
No, not persuasion. And also, I think you have a higher technique than you have whatever, right?
I'd have a higher technique than cooperatives.
Yeah, I'm actually going to ask for balance.
Ooh. Oh, I have nothing on that because I haven't had time to do anything with it.
Yeah. But you're sort of trying to balance this too. You're trying to make sure they don't go for each
Oh,
other's throat.
I forgot a die. So that's 6 plus 1.
7. I gave you the 8 earlier, and they've sort of started to realize what's going on. And you offer a solution that they don't agree with, but it does give them an idea for a solution of their own, which is whoever makes it the farthest into the tournament gets the boots.
You know what? If that's what makes you two happy, go ahead.
Yeah.
However, Junji, my guy,
Yes, now you can get to the heart of the problem.
me and some of the other support class students were trying to get some people together so we could partner up. We needed one more person. They asked if we could grab you, and it would be you, me, Shinzo, and the Met guys making a little bit of alliance because they already have 4 people, but they need one of the guys needs they need another person so that way they can still use their stuff. Uh, and we just need to work with them. So like it'd be like an alliance getting us almost a guarantee into the next phase.
Anything to let me get away from this weirdo. And he sort of
Okay,
storms off
maybe
towards the
quit
mech.
insulting each other so you don't keep making things worse.
Yeah. The boots are the source of a bitter rivalry.
I can tell.
But yeah, you could make your way over to. Yeah, he makes his way over to the mech guys, and you guys sort of work out a truce or whatever. Basically, no harm. They're not gonna harm you. They'll help you guys stay in because they want their guy to stay in because they need him to stay in for the tournament or the next event at the very least. And then, you know, you guys will help them because, well, you've agreed to help them. And if you don't help them, they'll just take their losses and the guy in your team will, turn traitor.
Yeah,
But
I think that's fair.
yeah. we have the team set up. Obviously, because I cannot anticipate your guys' teams, I actually can't set up teams beforehand. So what's going to happen is something very, very interesting. Something very, very interesting.
Thoughts is organized, can't seem to dry your eyes, and chaos is collapsing from your mind. And you say that you're fine, but now you're out of time. Out of time.